3 points of contact. Seat belt, securely mounted, not damaged, working properly. Brakes are applied. My truck is in neutral. Safe start. ABS and def light on and off, working properly. Now I'm waiting for my governor cutoff between 120 and 140 psi. Governor cutoff at 140 psi. Turn off the truck. Press your brake, put it back in ignition, release your brakes, and because of it, I'm waiting for my gauges to stabilize. My gauges stabilize around 120 psi. Cannot lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. I'm gonna start my minute now. Let's suppose 1 minute pass. 1 minute pass, I have no leaks. Now my alarm will come on 55 psi or before. Now alarm came on, my light came on at 60 psi, working properly. Now my spring brake will pop out between 20 and 45 psi. They popped out at 50 psi, they're working properly. Now I'm gonna start my truck again. And at 90 psi, I'm gonna start my brake check on my tractor, my trailer, and my service brake. Alright, so we're at 100 psi. I'm gonna start with checking my parking brake. I'm gonna pull my parking brake and I'm gonna release my trailer brake. I'm gonna put on gear. I'm gonna let my clutch go little by little. Did not move, that means my parking brake is working properly. Now I'm gonna check my trailer brake. I'm gonna pull my trailer brake and I'm gonna push my parking brake. And again, I'm gonna release my clutch. Did not move, my trailer brake is working properly, and there's no play on my kingpin and my locking jaw. Alright, now I'm gonna check my service brake. I'm gonna drive 5 miles per hour and my steering should not move left or right. My steering wheel did not move left or right, so that means my service brake is working properly. Put neutral. Alright, so we got my low beams, my high beams, left signal, right signal, and my four-way flashers. They're all working properly. We have our emergency equipment, which is fire extinguisher, fully charged, up to date, pin and clamp present. We got 3 reflective triangles in the cab. We have 6 pairs fuses in the cab. My windshield and my mirrors are securely mounted, not broken, not cracked, clean, clear, and my mirrors are adjusted to me. My wipers and washers are securely mounted, not broken, not cracked, and they are working properly. My heater heater and defrost. It's working properly. My city horn and my country horn are working properly. Now you send the examiner to check the lights outside. Mr. Examiner, can you help me check exterior lights? It's gonna ask you to turn off the truck and put it back on the ignition. And start with the low beams. He's gonna say okay. Clearance light, left signal, right signal, forward flashers. Mr. Examiner, can you help me check the tail lights on my trailer? We'll go back there and it'll be clearance light, left signal, right signal, forward flashers, and stop light. Okay? Now he told you to get out of the truck and we're gonna start the exterior inspection. Lenses. All my lenses are security mounted. They're not broken, not cracked. They clean, clear, and a proper color. Fluid levels. We have our coolant tank, our power steering tank, and our dipstick. They are securely mounted. They're not broken, not cracked, no leaks. Both caps are present and tight, and they are proper level. With a dipstick, I'll take it out, clean it, put it back in, take it out, and it should be a proper level. Fluids and air leaks. On my engine, transmission, on my coolant hoses, my power steering hoses, I don't see no leaks. There's no puddles on the ground. I don't hear no air leaks. My steering system. We have the gearbox and your steering linkage. They're securely mounted. It's not broken, not cracked, no leaks, no missing bolts. My castle nuts and pins are present. All the rods are tight and secure. Tires, sidewalls, and on top of it, securely mounted. There's no bulges, no cuts, no leaks, no exposed wires. Tires evenly wear. There's no less than 4/32 of thread. I'll check that with a thread gauge. The ball stem is security mounted. It's not broken, not cracked. There's no leaks. The cap should be present and tight. And I'll check with an air gauge to be a proper manufacturer PSI. My rims, inside and outside, securely mounted, not broken, not cracked. There's no illegal welds. My lug nuts and studs are securely mounted and not broken, not cracked, not missing. There's no shiny thread and there's no rust trail indicating the one could be loose. My leaf spring. My leaf spring is securely mounted. It's not broken, not cracked, not twisted, not bent. Working properly. All the hardware is present. My spring mounts, front and back, are securely mounted, not broken, not cracked, no missing bolts. My shock absorber, securely mounted, not broken, not cracked, no leaks, no missing bolts or nuts. My brake line or hoses. The brake line is securely mounted. There's no bulges, no cuts, no leaks. Fittings are tight and not leaking, and it supplies air to my brake system. Brake contaminants. So on my brake drum and brake shoes, there's no oil, grease, or debris. There's no contaminants. Side of the truck, we're gonna see all the lenses and reflectors on the truck and on the trailer are securely mounted, no broken, no crack. They clear and clean in a proper color. My traffic monitor device, which is my mirror, is securely mounted, not broken, not cracked, clean, no illegal stickers, and all the hardware is present. My battery box opens and closes. My batteries are properly mounted and secure. They're not broken, no cracked, they're not leaking, and the wires are not exposed, not frayed, and there's no illegal tape. My fuel tank and my def tank, they securely mounted, they're not broken, no crack, no leaks. Both caps are present and tied, and there's no leaks from the hoses. There's no puddles on the ground. My frames from my truck and my trailer and the cross members are securely mounted, not broken, not cracked, no illegal wheels. My floor and my trailer, there's no holes. My airlines, we have a blue one for service, a red one for emergency. Securely mounted, no bulges, no cuts, no leaks. My electric wire is the green one. It's not exposed, not frayed, no illegal tape. There's proper connections on my truck and on my trailer. My hang glands are in lock position, and the grommets inside of them are present and not leaking. My fifth wheel, I'm gonna start with my skid plate. My skid plate is securely mounted, it's not broken, not cracked, no illegal wheels, and the pivot pin is present. My apron and my kingpin are securely mounted, not broken, not cracked, properly greased. There's no gap between my apron and my skid plate. My release handle and my lacking jaw is securely mounted, not broken, not cracked, and it's on the lock position. Landing gear and clearance. My landing gear is securely mounted, it's not broken, not cracked, no missing bolts. My handle is on the secure position. My foot is all the way up, and there's proper clearance between it and my mud flat or the back part of my truck. My reflective tape, I have my DOT tape, 50% or more around my trailer. It's not damaged, and it's proper color, red and silver. Now the rear of my trailer, we have all my lenses are securely mounted, they're not broken, not cracked, they clean and clear and proper color.